My name is Jacqueline Bush, and I am an editorial and celebrity hairstylist. My clientele has included Faith Hill, Mark Ruffalo, Terrence Howard, Gwyneth Paltrow, Krakowski. I want to be able to show you that hair isn't as intimidating or as hard as you think it is, and I want you to be able to have fun with it and do what your vision is with your hair. Now, another way to get the bump is something called, I like to call these eclairs. They're eclairs and donuts. Eclairs are the ones that are straight, like an eclair. Donuts are the ones that are round, that have the hole in the center. These are little spongy objects, and you can get them at your local beauty supply store, probably has them. This is a really great way, say for example, you want a little more hold, a little more exaggerated style, or perhaps you want to do an updo that has a bump in it. What you do is you take the same section, you're going to lift that up, and you can have it teased a little bit if you like. For Monica, the reason I'm leaving her hair a little teased before I do it is because her hair is very fine. And what I don't want is for our spongy little eclair to show through. Monica, can you turn your head to the side for me? Thank you. And can you hold this front bit? Thanks. So we're going to take our eclair, put it down where we like it. I'm going to take a bobby pin, take the bottom of the hair, and push it through the sponge so that the sponge is attached to the hair now. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. And now I can feel, you see how it has a little bit of movement. So you know what? I want to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. I'm just going to attach, using a little bit of the hair from underneath, attach that to our sponge, our eclair sponge, and the same thing the other way. Now, before I pull it back, which you can do, but you see how, if you turn your head to the side, it's a little bit awkward. If you put your head forward for me, Monica, please. You can actually even see the sponge a little bit. So there's a couple of things you can do, depending on how thick your hair is. You're going to take that hair, you're going to tease it a little bit. It's a little more volume. And now what you're going to do is I wrapped it over. I still have the top section out. I took the teased part, put it over the eclair, and now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wrap it just so that it has a little bit more hair covering it. And we're just going to pin that. Doesn't have to be too neat. The point is just to cover our eclair. Now, with our hair on top, this is where you gotta eye it. If our eclair is falling too much, we can pin it up a little bit more underneath. We can also pin the sides a little bit, give it a little more roundness, which I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pin it a little more at the sides. Now we're going to take the hair from the top and maybe a little hair from the side, not too much. And I'm just going to pin it in the back. So what I did is I just took my pin. I'll take it out just so you guys can see. Took that hair around, took some hair from the outside, went under, and pinned in and up. Now you have a little bit of an extra bump. This is a little extreme for every day, but if you have an updo or something you want more dramatic, something more 60s style, this will give you that extra hold that it will be very hard to get if you just tease it and then you don't do anything else to it. And that's how you get a hair bump.